Yeah. Hey, Blackreign. Hey, Blackreign. Lean and stick don't stop. Blackreign, skill town cause the gun won't pop. Mass pain, stop once and your man gon' stop. Blackreign, stop twice and they all gon' flop. Tryna play for a dub, but I don't even need it. You cash at me 50, you soundin' conceited. I still done so bad that he think that I cheated. You said you was pro, when I win you deleted. My diamonds, they rain on me, I'm undefeated. The top of 100, I don't even read it. My rank, you won't beat it, don't make me repeat it. RGA the squad, man, don't get them boys eat it.
Alright, so this right here was a game versus one of my homeboys. If you watch the video, you can tell, you know, we was messing around at the beginning, then you can tell when I really like kind of got serious and picked it up a little bit. But you know, if it was a very serious game, we would have been running the ball. But you can tell, you know, we were just trying each other's coverage out. He has one of the, you know, most unique coverages I've ever seen. Like I've never seen, like, he's blitzing people. He has people playing like, his corners are playing like a trap man kind of concept. I don't really know what's going on. It took me like a minute to figure out what was going on. And then once I figured it out, I was like, okay, like I really got to attack him. Like I can't just wait on him to figure out, you know, what. No, I got to attack his defense because he's just setting up too much crazy stuff. But let's get into why I will not get into like deep into the Madden scene, you know. So this is where I am. This is how I started. So I was playing, you know, Madden just for like fun, you know, just for fun. And I've always played Regs. Now I've always been passionate about my gameplay, you know, passionate. So I'm playing Regs and, you know, my record's very impressive. Like this, you know, Madden 20, my record is very, very impressive. You know, I started off, me and my homeboy was grinding a little bit. You know, he's 245. I'm 300, and we're just grinding. We're grinding. Then he gets, you know, hey, Rain, I just broke 200. I'm at like 198, and I'm like, man, you know, let me try to catch him. So before you know it, you know, he stopped playing a little bit. Now I'm 177. Then I get down to top 100. I'm 99. I'm like, you know, like, let's see if I can get top 50. I get down to top 50 in like 2 days. Then I get to top 25. Now I'm like top 10. And I'm asking people, now I'm getting messages from people like, yo, bro, you're good, bro. Like, I went on a 73 game win streak. I went on multiple 50 game win streaks. Like 50 was like second nature to me. Like to go on 50 games straight, no losses, no custom playbook, no glitching, no nothing. Just playing regular like you guys see me playing right now. 5 wide, trips tight end, single back doubles. That's all I ran my whole life. Those 3 formations, 5 wide, trips tight end, single back doubles. And I'm running that and people are like, bro, like how are you running 50 in a row? And then 20 game win streak was like, oh my God. Like if I lost during a 20 game win streak, I would be mad at myself. Like how did I just lose? I've only won 20 in a row. So I get down to like number 10, number 8. I get a message from TD Barrett, you know, on Xbox. Hey Rain, it's TD Barrett. You know, I see you're grinding. You're like number 1 in the world right now. I'll like take a second to play against you or something. And at that point, I was streaming. So I played that on stream one time. Like I was checking my messages on stream, and like my chat just blew up. Like, yo, TD Barrett just hit you up. Why are you going to ignore that? And I was like, who's TD Barrett? You know, and they was like, you don't know who TD Barrett is? Like, what's going on? They was like, go check his YouTube. He has 1 million subs. So I go to YouTube, he had 1 million subscribers. And I didn't really, you know, pay attention to it because I'm like I'm not big into Madden like that. I was streaming without a face cam and all this. Like I was just streaming. And people was like, yo, you need a face cam. Like you need the world to see who you are. And like, we need to see you, Rain. Like we need to know what you look like and all this. And you need to get out there. So I finally got a face cam, and then I finally responded to TD Barrett, played TD, and he was like, listen, Rain, you got a great personality. You will be a great YouTuber. Like, you will be a great YouTuber. I like your personality. You know, we're going to play this game right here, for an Elgato. Now, if you guys don't know what an Elgato is, it is a capture card. So it captures your gameplay. So that's what I use now. My setup is simple. I have a laptop. I have a face cam. I have a monitor. My Xbox and my PlayStation down here. And I have an Elgato that connects everything. The Elgato is about, I have an extra one somewhere. I'll just unplug my stuff and show you guys what Elgato. This is an Elgato. Mine's all dusty. Elgato HD 60 Plus. This right here, $200. I'll just connect that later. But $200, you get yourself a Mac, a face cam, a monitor, and you can record YouTube videos. You know, so he's like, we played for the Elgato. I beat him, I think it was like 21-3 or something. The first time I ever played him. He was a man of his word. Sent me $200. I took that $200, went and bought an Elgato, and I sent him a receipt. I'm like, yo, I just bought the Elgato. So that's how I started my YouTube videos. But me and TD played like a bunch of times after that. I think my record versus TD is like somewhere around 9-1 or 10-1, something around now. He beat me one time. It's on my channel if you guys want to check it out. But yeah, I think I'm like 10 or 9-1 versus TD. But yeah, so that's how I really got into the YouTube business, you know. Now, as far as why don't you go pro now, why don't you play MUT? MUT is for the competitive scene. Now, when I first got on this, I never really wanted to be in the competitive scene. All I really wanted to do was teach. You know, for the people that, you know, just want to get on here and play Regs, like just as a hobby or whatnot, you know, go to work, come home, play Regs. That's how I started. So that's how I wanted to teach it. Now, why I won't go and play MUT or this and that, I'll go and play MUT, but I would play it just for like fun, you know, just for fun. But, you know, you're going to have these people and these critics, oh, Reign suck, this and that, Reign can't compete. And now let's say I do good in MUT and I beat these guys. Now they're going to expect me to, you know, weekend league every weekend, travel to here and play, travel every day. And I just don't have that in me. Like, that's not what I'm into this for. Like, I could care less about, you know, who beats who and who, oh, you know, Clef just beat Dubby or Dubby just beat Kiev or Kiev just beats Henry. Like, I know those guys now because I live with Joff, and Joff, you know, he was in the competitive scene, or still is, and he used to tell me these guys, and I was like, oh, cool, you know. But as far as me, you know, that's not what I'm in it for. That's like you being 6'5", you know, 220 pounds, and people are like, yo, bro, why don't you play basketball? You would be a great basketball player. You could beat him, you could dunk on him, and you just like, that's just not what I could care less about basketball. You know, that's how, you know, and let's say he's good at basketball or something, you know, he can shoot real good and whatnot. Bro, why don't you go try for them? He don't care about it. He just happened to be good at it. You know, that's like if your best friend's a nice backyard fighter, when y'all hang out, y'all wrestle, and he's real good. Hey, bro, you should go do the UFC, bro. You be good in the UFC. He don't really care to be in the UFC. It just happened to be something, a hobby that he's good at. You know, that's just how I feel about Madden. But now that I've gotten into YouTube and putting out great YouTube content, that's what I like to do now. That's what, you know, and seeing people comment down below in the videos like, yo, Reign, I've been watching you for for 3 months now, for 2 months now. You've helped me a lot. When I first started, my record was 10-20, and now I'm 150-30. You know, that's what motivates me. That's why I'm like, okay, cool. You know, I like this. I'm gonna keep putting out content to show people that, hey, you know, you don't have to use all these glitches. You don't have to do all this and that to be successful. All you gotta do is just play. You know, so that's what I'm at in this Madden thing. You know. Now, as far as next gen, Reign, why haven't you got next gen yet? My thing with that, I could get next gen, but I'm not about to go and spend. People are trying to sell it to me for $1,200 and $1,300 and $1,400 because I'm a YouTuber. You know, when you buy for, because they know I can afford it and I can pay for it, and I really need it, but I really don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen somebody offer him, you know, $700, $800. I'll pay that, you know, but then I asked how much it is. $1,500. I'm like, what? I'm like, nah. And then I'm not about to stand overnight 2 and 3 hours to wait and you know, in line to get it. I just, you know, and another reason I won't get it is because a lot of people in this world don't have next gen. And my thing with that is, why would you come out with a game system if you don't have enough to supply who all need it? That just don't make sense to me. And then you got these famous people that are going to buy 8 or 9 of them. Now they're just taking away from 8 or 9 people that could use it. They just got 8 or 9 of them, take a picture of it just to show people, hey, I got 8 or 9 PlayStations. That's pointless, you know. But I've seen next gen gameplay. Don't really like the look of it, so I'm not really pressed to get it. You know, a lot of people still watch my content. You know, a lot of people still have, you know, old gen. A lot of people still play on old gen, you know, so I'm going to keep playing on old gen. I like the gameplay. I like the feel of the game. I've gotten comfortable with it. I'm not going to go and, you know, force next gen on somebody that, you know, still has an old gen system. You know, if you're still playing old gen, I am showing you how to play on the old gen. That's literally what I'm doing. So back to the Madden a little bit. I have been getting into like a little bit of MUT draft or whatnot. You guys will see a little content coming out. When I'm gonna drop that? A couple days from now, I'll drop MUT draft content. It was for fire gameplay. You know, so I'm getting into the MUT scene a little bit, but as far as me trying to build my own team, you know, and buying packs and spending real money on these players, I'll never do it. I just can't see myself paying, you know, $60, $70, $80, $90 for the game and then spending these money on the packs. And this is where I'm at with this right here. So check this out. And I don't mean no disrespect by this, you know, this is the way I see it in my mind. So these Madden pros, now I don't care to be a Madden pro. I don't know what even gives you that tag on your name, pro. I think it's by going to a live event or something. If you go to a live event or if you get invited to a live event, now you're considered a Madden pro. I've played multiple pros and, you know, I've beat a couple multiple pros. I lost to Kiev 28-21. I'm not going to say who I've beaten before because now we're just going to cause a big fuss in the community. But anyway, so I think this is how they make their money. They make their money streaming. So they go to these live events. Say they go to the live event and they end up in like, you know, 4th or 5th. Now that just gave them a little, you know, notoriety. So cool, you know, he played nice. Cool. Now they're going to look him up on Twitch or whatnot. You know, they show their social medias on there. Now, cool. Now they have a fan base and now they make money from Twitch, from streaming. I don't have the patience to sit there, you know, 8, 9, 10 hours a day playing Madden. And I don't. I have 5 dogs. I am heavy into Forex right now. I sell merch. You know, so I just don't have time to sit there for hours at a time streaming. You know, I'm pretty sure it's, you know, pretty decent money or whatnot, but that's just not, like I said, I'm not going to sit there for multiple hours playing straight regs. You know, I used to do that. That's how I built up my fan base a little bit. And I took it to YouTube, and now I have YouTube. And another reason I want to do Twitch is because, you know, they have to sub. So you have to spend your money out of your pocket for me to make money. Like you have to sub is $5, I think. YouTube sub is free. You personally don't have to pay me nothing for me to get paid. You don't have to spend $1. All I need you to do is watch the ads in the videos. If you watch 30 seconds of the ad in the video, I get paid. Now YouTubers don't get paid by your view. You click on it, you watch a minute or two of it, you get off of it. That does nothing for me but show a view. The only way us YouTubers get paid, and we would very appreciate it if you just watch, when an ad pop up, just watch 30 seconds of that ad, skip, and get back to the content. You know, 30 seconds, you can put a phone down for 30 seconds. If you don't care about the ad, let it play for 30 seconds, get back to it, skip, and watch the content. I know that's not hard, because I tried myself. Like when I watch Braylon and Form and TD and AB Got Game, when I watch these guys, I make sure I watch at least 30 seconds of the ad, because I know how I feel to, you know, think you put out a fire video and you not get paid much for it because people didn't watch the ad. So like I said, the only way we get paid is ad revenue. Watch the ads. Watch 30, not now, you watching 2 minutes of the ad, that don't make me have more money. No, it's just 30 seconds of the ad. I don't want you guys watching, hey, I watched the whole ad, right? No, 30 seconds. As soon as you hit 30 seconds, 31, skip, unless you're interested in the ad, you know. But so like I was saying, a lot of these guys that are pros in Madden, only the known guys are really getting paid for it. Now you got a lot of pros in this world that, you know, they go and buy these packs, spend $2,000 to $3,000 a year on packs, or, you know, $1,000 or however money on a pack, go to these competitions, get beat, and they have nothing to show for it now. They have nothing to show for it now. You just built up a team, went competed with that team, lost. You have nothing to show for it now. Now you're just trying to stream, and, you know, you're still, like, you love Madden to the fact that, like, it's taken over you. Like, all you care about is Madden. Cool, I'm going to buy this pack. I got the best players. I'm going to compete with them. You compete with them, you lose. Now what? You just made no money for it. Oh, okay, cool. Let's say you spend $2,000 on your team. You go to your club, you win your club. What do clubs pay? $2,000, $3,000? You just made $1,000 off of so much grinding. All you made was $1,000. That's no money. But you got people like Vote who will go and win, I think his name Vote, who will go and win $100,000, and now that motivates people. Now that's like, yo, Rain, why don't you go and play in this right here, Rain? You can win $100,000. It don't work like that. It's not that simple. It's really not. You know, it's gonna take a lot of hard time, dedication, and grinding. And let's say, you know, I do go win it. Cool. You know, $100,000 is great money, like insane money. But the time and dedication put in that is also insane, and I don't have that in me. You know. Now, if I could go and just show up and, you know, just win, whew, that would be great, you know. At least, you know, I tried for it, but that's just not, like I say, I'm just not in it for that. I'm not a competitive Madden player. I am a Madden player that just likes to play Madden. I just happen to be good at Madden, and now that's what I do. I put out fire content, you feel me? Fire content, and people enjoy it. Now, I've always said that I don't duck no smoke, but if smoke comes, then, you know, I'll play him. Like, if I happen to match up with a guy, let's say me and somebody just end up in the same franchise together. That's a, you know, competitive or pro player, and we, you know, our season, we got to play each other. Cool. We'll play. It'll get recorded. It'll get put out. Now, I'm already knowing what's going to come from that. A lot of, you know, that's why Rain don't play competitive. Rain can't beat, Rain can't, or Rain be the pro player. Now Rain need to go pro. Rain need to, you know, Rain can do. Save it. I end up doing how the fuss started the first time is I end up doing a Players Lounge tournament. Just hopping in it just for some content. Just wanted to see, you know, what it was about. So, first round, I beat a guy. Not sure of his name. Second round, I beat a guy. Then third round, I played Kiev. So, Joff coming here. Joff dropping me, yo, you know you got Kiev, right? Kiev about to blow you out the water. Kiev about to just destroy you. And it was a tournament where they banned teams at. So I played with the Chiefs all year last year, and Kiev's team was Seattle. So they banned the Chiefs and San Fran last year, and I ran into Kiev. He had Seattle, and I wanted to get the Texans. You know, I had never played with the Texans or anything. I wanted to get Seattle, but, you know, I was just like, you know, we're not about to just play same team. Because I wanted to get Seattle last year because they had blitz radar. And what I like to do is blitz. So while I'm blitzing, Kiev is seeing my blitz with Russ on 3rd and 4th down. He's seeing everything I'm doing. And, of course, he's a great Madden player, and he beat me 28-21. I got a little respect from that, but then again, I got like a lot of, you know, people talking down. That's why Rain don't play pro, and that's why Rain. And I was just like, you know what? I'm not even in this for this. Like, I just wanted to see what the content was about. Cool. I played a pro player. I got beat 28-21. You know, no big deal to me. You know, I feel like that was pretty good, you know. But like I'm saying, that's really why I don't really get into the playing these different YouTubers or playing these pros, because all it does is messes up the community, and now, you know, you got people picking sides or not. All I want you guys to do is just get on here and enjoy the content, you know. I played Braylon before. I played AB Got Game. Coming up, I played Braylon, AB Got Game, TD Barrett. I've even played Form before. You know, I think I beat Braylon last year. And so we scheduled a game in Madden 20. I beat him 17-0. This year I ran into Braylon. Did not know it was Braylon, but Braylon knew it was me. It did not say Braylon Miller up there. It said something. I don't even know what his YouTube. I run Banks or Banks something. And then he messaged me after the game and said GG. I think he beat me like 38-35 or something. Not exactly sure. I played AB Got Game last Madden. I think I won 28-17. Like I said, I'm like 10-1 versus TD Barrett. I think I'm like 4-2 versus Form. Yeah, that's all the YouTubers I've played before. I think I played Merc before. I think I'm like 2-1 versus Merc. Yeah, that's just, and at that time everything was divided. You know, everything was go play him. I bet you can't beat him. Go play him. Bet you can't beat him. Go play him. At first with me it was you can't play Xbox. I mean, you only play on Xbox. There's no comp on Xbox. I was 1,300 wins, 1,300 wins, 150 losses. No. 1,400 wins, 120 losses last year, Madden 20. And they said there's no comp. Go play on PlayStation. I went to PlayStation. I ended up being like 250 wins and 30 losses. you know. And I ran into, since the 8th game of the, I was 8-0, and I started playing like top 10 guys. I played Merc at number 9. I beat Merc. I beat like the number 1 guy, number 3 guy, number 4 guy. I beat all those guys on PlayStation. Then it was then it came to you can't beat these YouTubers. I played all the YouTubers, beat them. Oh, now you can't beat the pro players. And I'm like, when is it gonna stop? It never stops until you run into somebody you can't beat. That's like Floyd Mayweather. He's 50-0. Nobody cares about, you know, his 50-0 record. All they waiting on is his loss. When he lose, whoever he lose to, that person's gonna blow up, and that's all gonna be the talk of it. Yeah, he went 50-0. He fought, you know, a bunch of bums and this and that. But look what happened when he fought him. You know, and it's gonna be like, so all that don't matter. You know, it's like your success is whispered, but your downfalls is yelled. And it's just like, that just don't make sense. Like, so if I was going to play somebody right now and lose, it would be like, Rangers out here putting on the front for people. And it's just like, that's why I don't like to do work with other YouTubers or play against these other comp guys or whatnot, because it really just, at the end of the day, it really don't matter to me. And then people gonna watch this video and say, it just seems like you got a lot of excuses. I'm 25 years old. Video game is not my life. You know, I love YouTube because of the content I put out now. And the content I put out don't have to be Madden. There's a lot of other video games that I can play, but I just don't really have time to play. Like I play Fortnite. I played a little bit of Call of Duty. I put out some Fortnite content, caught some dubs. I think I'm putting out a little bit of Call of Duty content. Just don't know how it'll do on the channel. You know, I know it's not going to do as good as the Madden content, you know, but I'm thinking about doing a little Call of Duty, you know. But like I say, right now, as far as work and as far as Madden go, all I do, I have 5 dogs. I breed dogs. Great source of income. American Bully puppies sell for, you know, between $1,500 and $2,500 a pup. So you can imagine how that does. I do Forex. I get paid every single day from trading, and I get paid weekly from residual income. You know, so you can guess how that goes. My merch sold at least 5 digits. Ebooks sold 5 digits. So let's just say merch sold 10,000. Let's say ebooks sold 10,000. You know, that's 20,000. That's just a ballpark number. That just say 10 and 10. That's 20,000. You know, so you can imagine how that's doing. So I just don't really have time to just dig into one set thing. Boom, I'm gonna just lock in on Madden and that's it. You know, I just don't have the time to do all that. You know, when you have several sources of income, there's no need to just lock in on one. You have to like spend your time wisely, making sure all your ducks are in a row and everything's lined up perfectly, so you can make sure you're still making your income. You know, that's just what I want you guys to realize. These guys that do Madden and Madden only, they have time to lock in on Madden only. You know, and I just don't have that time to really just lock in like I would like. Like when I lock in on something, I lock in on, like right now I'm locked in on my dogs and Forex, and the content I'm putting out right now is fire. You know, so I'm really locked in on these 3 right now, but I can't just lock in on, hey, I'm gonna just go do MUT, I'm gonna shoot for the bowl, you know, because that's gonna take some for real grinding. And I see the grind Joff does, and I'm just like, I don't think that's worth it for me. But yo, that right there was my Madden talk. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. You know, if you guys think it's a lot of excuses or whatnot, that's on you. You know, I can't change your mind, but that's just, you know, that's just how I am. You know, I like to get on here and tell you guys straight facts about everything. Everything. And I hope you guys been paying attention to this right here, because I put on a dominant performance, like a dominant performance. You feel me? But that right there was a GG. If you guys want to talk or have anything you want to say, comment down below. Just one thing. Good vibes only. We don't do the bad vibes. If you down there with the bad vibes, you know what's gonna happen. Erase comment, you user blocked from comment. You can always watch my videos, but you're gonna be blocked from commenting, you know. So I just like good vibes only, man. But that right there was a GG. Thank you guys for watching the video. Catch you next time. Peace. All right, let's do this. For daily sticky uploads, follow me at YT Blackreign4 on TikTok. For hoodies and t-shirts, click the link down below in the description. Blackreign's bin. That's where you get all your gear at. For funny stories and motivational stories, follow me on Snapchat at Blackreign4. And for the latest news on everything, follow me on Instagram at Blackreign4. And last but not least, if you want to play anybody in Rain Gang, look down below in the description. All the information is down there that you need. You dig. You dig, you dig, you dig.